Before I get started, as you're watching this, drop a comment down below. Let me know that you're okay. And I love you. Just keep watching. I know you guys read the title and you're like, what the hell? Like, she sounds so crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm happy that my mom is not here. Does that make sense? Like, did we actually get to this point where we would be happy that our loved ones are gone? I'm just venturing out right now. Hope you guys are staying safe. I have to, unfortunately, go to the store. I really, truly have really waited until I had nothing, really. You know, I've been staying in the house as much as I could, and for the past, I think, 4 days, I really have not ventured out anywhere. I've been home, I've been having my wine, I've been crafting, I've been cooking. But yeah, like, I have no more eggs, which these are the essentials that I need. I'm not going out for just like BS. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Okay, so I know you guys read the title and you're like, what the hell? Like, she sounds so crazy. I'm not crazy. I actually am not. I'm happy that my mom is not here. Does that make sense? Like, did we actually get to this point where we would be happy that our loved ones are gone? Because my mom was always afraid of something like this. She would always, me growing up, she would always have panic attacks that the world is going to end. And she would see Nostradamus and even shows on TV, like if they showed like a natural world disaster or something, she would freak out. Like, she would have never lived through this. She would have and I don't mean like coronavirus would have gotten her, but I mean, who knows? But I'm saying mentally, she would have been a total wreck. And you know, it's scary. I know it's scary. You know, you have parents that are living through this, and it's very, very scary. You know, parents worry about their children worry about their parents, especially if they're older, if they have any compromised shit going on. I hope you guys are all being safe. I have my sanitizer and my paper towel because I'm going to sanitize the, what do you call it? The shopping cart, wagon, handrail, whatever it is. Ugh, those, I can't. Things will never be the same. They'll never be the same. And I'm sure most of us are going to get through this without a scratch. Some of us, unfortunately, may not. But I know for me, I will never be the same. I will never be. It's going to seem like I'm cold, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to feel the same way, but I don't feel like I can actually go to a gathering and hey, and kiss everybody like I did. I mean, if I went to a gathering, there was 100 people there that I knew, 100 people got kissed from me, or they kissed me on the cheek and the same spot on the cheek. I don't think I will ever do that again. I think I will be the type, oh, this is moving. I will be the type, and I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way, that when you walk into a gathering, you're going to be like, hey guys, hi. And then when you say goodbye, bye, and nobody's going to feel offended. You know, there were so many times in the past that I wanted to do that, but I was like, I got to kiss everybody goodbye, because then people would be like, June didn't say goodbye to me. But now I think everybody would actually get it and appreciate it. Excuse me. If you said, hey, you know. So, you know, as far as going to gatherings, I think that's going to be a while before I even accept an invite. I don't know. I'm not having any gatherings. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to put people in positions where they feel like they have to come. Even when they say, oh no, it's completely safe to go out. Is it really? Is it really safe to go out? I don't think I'll ever feel 100%. I really don't. I really don't. What's going on here in New York and everywhere else, I don't want to say, oh, just New York, but I'm living in New York, so I'm seeing really what is going on. And you guys see on the news, it is freaking scary. And my Facebook is filled with people saying, this one passed away, that one passed away, this one passed away. And I can't help but think when that whole epidemic of the kids that were getting sick from the vaping, they had on the news all the time. This one had pneumonia, that had a pneumonia, blah, blah, blah. I really think that might have been coronavirus. Could be, maybe not, I don't know. I just feel like this thing has been here for a long time. It has. And I think it's just getting bad now. So last night I get a call from one of my best friends that her son has a fever. 99.8. Then it went up to 100, 101, 102. And she is freaking out. And you guys, I just want to let you know that most of us we'll end up getting fevers. We'll end up getting symptoms of COVID-19. That does not mean that we're going to die. You understand? 80% of us will get the symptoms and 80% of us will survive it. So it's not a death sentence if your child or you, and I tell my kids that all the time, you know, if you get a fever, we're going to treat it, you know, like if you normally had a fever. I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to freak out if mommy, you know, gets a fever. I get like flu-like symptoms. Don't freak out. And it's important to stay very strong for your children because they look to you as being the rock. If you need, and it's so understandable, and I told my friend this, if you need to freak out, scream, and she's a single parent, scream, do whatever you need to do, go in your car, go for a walk, call a friend, and you know, do your crying. But when you go back in that house, it's important that you are strong for your children because they look to you as a safety net. And if they feel that you're breaking apart, they're going to break apart. They're going to break apart. So it's important to, and you know what? It's also important to let your child know it's okay to feel scared about what's going on in this world because it is scary and this is reality. This is happening. But just don't let them see you fall apart. It's so important. So important, you know. I don't know what else to say. I am getting off my exit now to go to the store, and I just have to keep thinking, do not touch my face. Do not touch, like, even though I'm in my car, like, I feel like, you know, just put my fingers on my lips. Do not do that. So important not to do that. And I'm getting a freaking dry cough, and this is what makes, you know, your mind start thinking, like, am I getting it? Am I getting it? And you know, it's to think, oh no, you know, I'm just being paranoid. No, you're not being paranoid because so many people are getting it. You know what I'm saying? So many people are getting it. And like I said, it doesn't mean that you're going to die. Just be very... And here I go in my head. I'm telling everybody, don't think about it. Listen, it's possible. It's possible I could have it now. And you know what? If I do have it and show no symptoms, that's amazing. That means my immune system is good. That means hopefully... if I was ever tested and came out positive and, you know, came out nice and strong, maybe I'd be able to donate my blood to give people who are suffering the antibodies to fight this. So that's important too. Know your blood type. That's very important. And also I want to say this because, you know, I know a lot of people like, oh, I took my kids skateboarding because they can't be in the house. You know, we're not near anyone. That's all well and good because you're practicing social distancing, but be very careful, you know, that your kids do not get hurt. This is like my biggest fear, that the kids are going to get hurt. They're going to end up going to the hospital and you cannot be there with your children. That's the thing that scares me the most, because I could not imagine my child in a hospital with a whole bunch of strangers and not have your parent or whoever cares for them be there to hold their hand, to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to be there. It's a scary thing, even when they do have someone that that they know. Come on, why is it? Are you going? Come on, go. You know, it's a scary thing when they have someone. Could you imagine if they didn't have anyone that they knew there? Very scary thought. So, you know, when you want to go out with your kids, go out with them, but, you know, get some air. But don't do anything that can possibly send them to the hospital. Don't do anything that can send you to the hospital, because then your children are without you. You get what I'm saying? It's a scary world. So basically, just sit in your house and do nothing. That's basically what, look, say now I just touched my face. I can't. I got my sanitizer. I don't know what that's going to do right now. Do I sanitize my nose? Scary shit, man. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I got to sanitize my eyeballs. Oh, I mean, I'm going crazy. All right, I'm going into the store, you guys. Pray for me. Do I have a quarter? I got to touch a quarter and sanitize. I'm going crazy. Back in the car. Oh, thank sanitize everything. I swear I touched my face like 10 times. This is freaking nerve-wracking. It really is. It's just nerve-wracking. I can't. Anyway, you guys, I'm headed home. I have to go home and sterilize and sanitize and just, I don't know. Yeah. And I have to bleach my phone. I got to do all this shit now. Anyway, you guys, stay safe. If you go out there, get in, get out, get in the house, watch TV, play Scrabble. That's it. Craft. I love you all. Drop a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing.